Hello, welcome to another video. So this video is about connection, and it's going to be part of my summer project 2021 that I'm doing on one of my sites and with videos. So check that out on everyonecanbuildacastle.com where you'll find them. And I thought I would do a video because I've done a few blogs now, but I want to do some videos. So connection, is it important in terms of, when it comes to a boyfriend, girlfriend, friendships, family? Yes, for me it is important. I have to feel comfortable. I have to feel that that person is approachable, trustworthy, and really are, genuinely a nice person, and that is important to me. If they treat people with disrespect, then no, and I feel that they are going to take the relationship with another person for granted, then I will, be very weary of that person, and I won't want a connection with that person. And it's through, I think, from learning. You learn as you live life. You're forever learning about yourself, about other people, places, and so connection for me is key, to be around somebody and feel like, yes, I love seeing that person, they're fantastic, I always have time for them, they are very good at listening, not passing an opinion all the time, and that for me, is how, connection works for me. If they're on the same page, if they've been there and, same experiences that you can talk about without, fear. And then yes, connection is very important to me, and so connection is for me very important, because it's just being able to feel comfortable and feel like this person has a purpose in your life, and that they respect you and you respect them, and it is a two-way street, when it comes to friendship and so connection and having things in common with somebody. Now that doesn't always necessarily mean that person shouldn't be a friend if they are opposite to you. In fact, if you look at many double acts in comedy, they don't all look the same. They are different. You think, well, they look totally different, but this worked. Like Morecambe and Wise, Cannonball, they all were very, very different. They didn't look like each other at all, but it was because they could make people laugh, and the story of them is fantastic. Cannonball, them were my double act. Morecambe and Wise I loved, but as a kid it was Cannonball all the way, and Laurel and Hardy, and they're prime examples of where that friend, you have to have a friendship there in order for it to work. Now, did you know that Cannonball had an actual, I know you don't mind me talking about this, they fell out with each other, and they talk about it, and that can happen, especially when you make it famous, and you've got a lot of people saying, oh, you don't need him in your life anymore, you could work on your own. And I remember I don't like newspapers, and I stay clear of them, but if I saw their picture in the newspaper, then I would want to read it, and it was a lot about that, and they talk freely about it anyway, so I hope they don't mind, me saying this like I know them, but, it's just, it goes to show that if you can still be friends with somebody who doesn't necessarily have anything in common with you. It's all about, camaraderie, really, and how you see each other. Are you a team? Are they part of a unit in your life that you can't live without that person? Does it matter that they don't like the same pop bands as you, or soul music? No, not at all. It's all to do with how they are with you. If they're still respectful, you can still talk to them freely. If you can, it's all about, you know, being on an even level with somebody. And that, you know, that is connection, and that's where it is important to me when it comes to any kind of relationship. I have to feel that connection, and if there is a break in that connection, then I will work through it and think, well, what is causing that, you know. But, you know, sometimes, you know, you do have to let people find out for themselves and such. That's the only way they learn to handle people that are negative, for example, have no respect for other people. And unfortunately, there are people that are like that, but you soon come to know them sort of people and who they are. And when the ship hits fan and they are not there and they've run a mile, then you know for a fact that they're not really someone that can connect with you. Because I believe when it comes to friendship, that you should take the, you know, the good and the bad side, and still be the friends. But it all depends on, you know, it all depends on, you know, if they muck you about too much and not really being true, then you do have to address it and deal with it. And, you know, sometimes friends often will avoid each other to not, because of there's a break within the connection that you have with that person or had with that person. So yes, it is very important, and so, and you know, let me know if it's important to you, and you can comment below. So, and I hope this video is helpful to you, and it's something that's asked a question to some people, and what do you think? You know, I'm not going to try all of your mind, but you know, that is your choice. But if you do want to share, then please do, and if you want to subscribe, then yes, please do as well. So, anyway, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.